Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Ayan, parang hopefully you had your coffee already. I haven't had mine, but probably after this, so I'll probably spend 10 to 15 minutes. Hope you indulge me. Essentially, probably I'll introduce myself first. My name is Rolan Garcia. I'm the founder CEO of the Embiggen Group. I'm also an adjunct professor at the Asian Institute of Management, AIM, teaching innovation strategy. Also currently the Chief Innovation Officer of the FEU Tech Group. And of course, built their innovation center and advisor and board to different tech startups in the Philippines. Embiggen is really a multi-awarded international corporate innovation and technology venture building company. Through our 3 business units, we design innovation strategy, build their operating systems, build innovation capacity for different organizations, and create new technology businesses to enable new revenue streams and growth for their organizations, right? So we have 4 regional awards, including Asia CEO. Thank you very much, Richard and Rebecca. We're very fortunate to be part of the Circle of Excellence last year as Entrepreneur of the Year and Young Leader of the Year in Asia CEO. Thank you very much. Recently, we've also won the Stevie's Award for Most Innovative Startup of the Year regionally in APAC. I think this May will be announced APAC Insider Best Corporate Venturing CEO and Corporate Venture Builder in Southeast Asia. This is the team of Embiggen. So myself founded it with Earl Valencia, who built Idea Space and QBO. If you know Idea Space and QBO, he worked for Ray Dalio in Bridgewater, Stanford grad, Cornell, also with Christine, Jimbo, Paul, and Fam, and some of the members are here. Marion, our head of business development, and Jacob in our marketing team. So this team is a rare combination, has a rare combination of expertise in corporate innovation and technology venture building. We're venture-backed startups in the Philippines, have invested in startups, so we're now helping corporations do the same and how they can be more entrepreneurial, they can be more innovative. As an organization grows, innovation and entrepreneurship usually sizzles out because of different layers of management, bureaucracies, right? And the problem we see are 3-folds. Number 1 is strategy. And organizations know innovation is the most important way to protect and grow market share, but 95% of them fail because of 3 things: strategy, discipline, capability. Non-ambidextrous leadership, the CEO or the board does not prioritize innovation, or when they do not have an innovation operating system. There's an execution gap, talent, and mindset mismatch. There's no innovation frameworks within the organization. So we help them with all of these things in 4 ways, and we've worked with these organizations. We build new technology businesses that are non-core. We build an innovation operating system on iOS. At the same time, we help them find new future growth engines and create an innovative and entrepreneurial workforce. So we do this with big, small organizations, essentially, to grow their revenue and to find new areas of growth. Right? We've also published a couple of thought leadership pieces recently. What is the future of corporate innovation in the Philippines, and what is the next era of corporate innovation in the Philippines, right? Which we think is corporate venture building. We've grown exponentially during the pandemic. In just 26 months, 60% year-over-year growth, 1,000% team growth, 7+ ventures, technology ventures in the pipe, 10+ industries, and over 1,000 people upskilled specifically in corporate innovation and corporate entrepreneurship. Okay. But all of these successes are not really, most people see this externally. What most people don't see are the struggles that come with it. The multiple failures that myself and my partners and the Embiggen Group have had to go through for us to be able to get to this stage. Right? I started my first company at 22 years old. I failed. I was around 3 to 5 million pesos in debt at the age of 25, developed social anxiety. Obviously, there's a lot of mental health issues with entrepreneurship. Usually, it's not talked about. Founders and CEOs don't talk about this, obviously, because we need to be the rock of the organization. But despite that, I started my second company. I didn't know how to monetize that company, which is essentially an incubator, which also failed. I had a falling out with my business partner because of it, multiple people. So at this point, I was like 26, 27 years old already, and I was bankrupt twice, around 3 years ago. My little sister, passed away 4 years ago. This changed my life a lot. I'm sure you've already had a loved one pass away. It really changes the way you see life and how finite it is. And fear has no place in your life. Right? So I wanted to sort of honor her by starting my third company, which is Embiggen. I was 28 years old. First year, we didn't earn anything. Zero. Zero. It was 2020. Just lockdown just happened. But we pushed through. I from my own salary, I was putting it all in the company, hiring a few interns until we hired our first employee. Until now, we're around total headcount around 50 employees now. So 3 years ago, obviously with tremendous challenges associated with that. But these are the things I want to talk about, right? Not really the glamour of entrepreneurship. This is what most people see, the media projects. But what I liked that Sundar Pichai actually said, wear your failure as a badge of honor. Because these are the things in what we do as entrepreneurs, as leaders of our organizations, what we do after failure is what counts. One employee was messaging me a few weeks ago and was saying, I know I'm losing motivation because of all of the bad news that are happening in Embiggen, right? We're a startup, we're still a startup, and we will continue thinking like a startup even if we're big. But I was saying, the definition of grit is going from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm. And that's easier said than done, yes or yes?
Yes.
So the question is really, for me, leadership does not show itself when times are good. Leadership shows itself in times of crisis.
Correct.
Who are you when you're under pressure?
Yes.
That's when you know who the real person is. And I believe this with all my heart. Right? So I encourage my employees, right? And in fact, you don't need to be an entrepreneur to be entrepreneurial. That's very different. Yes or yes? So, in entrepreneurship and innovation, right? Fail fast, fail often, fail forward. Because failures will happen. It's inevitable. You won't get to success without them, right? This is true in life and true in innovation entrepreneurship, right? We as entrepreneurs, as corporate intrapreneurs or entrepreneurs within an organization building new growth, right? It is going to get frustrating. And you will not see any sign of success, especially if you're doing something that has never been done before. Right? So I'll leave you with this. I wrote this sort of 2 weeks ago, right? What are the things that I really believe in? Probably I'll share it with you. I wrote 20. But maybe this hopefully will resonate with you this morning. The first one is innovation has no finish line. In the world of business, ChatGPT came out, GPT-3, GPT-4, large language models, etc. New products and services will always be there. Right? So the principle of Embiggen is how do we get ahead of our competition? How do we reach the future faster than our competitors? Right? In the same way, how do we innovate ourselves as leaders, as entrepreneurs? Right? Second, we're always on offense. Always building new growth, always finding new business. Right? And hopefully, this morning, the Golden State wins against LA Lakers. Always on offense. Right? Third, in our organization, as much as possible, we do not do hierarchies. So who's the CEO, CMO, whatever that is, C-suites. Those are just titles to me. They mean nothing. Best ideas win. Whether you're a fresh grad in the bottom of the organization or you're the CEO. If you're the CEO, like myself, if my idea is not the best one, it will not be followed. See, in organizations such as ours, silos hopefully are not there. Best ideas win. All the time. Always. 4, we always try to challenge the status quo. Right? Dream bigger, redefine what's possible. To me, innovation is really a healthy disregard of tradition. A healthy disregard of tradition. People who built this place, or what we see in tech, whatever, right, in our lives, have been built by people not smarter than us. And we just accepted it as truth. For me, we can challenge that. And there's always going to be something better that we can build from scratch. People didn't even think it was possible to build, like ChatGPT. Right? Number 5, the job isn't done until it's done. Does this make sense? Mm-hmm. The job isn't done until it's done. Okay? I don't need to explain this, right? Number 6, it's going to be hard before it becomes easier. A lot of people want things to be convenient. If we want to challenge status quo, if we want to make things better, it is going to be hard. It's probably going to be hard for a couple of years until it becomes easier, right? 7, there's always a way. 8, there is no perfect process, just results, right? There is no perfect process, just results. 9, push yourself, break your own limits. And number 10, even if things go bad, if things go good, always believe in yourself, in a higher, being, and that everything is going to be okay. Right? So I hope I hope I was able to share a little bit of what we do in Embiggen, and hopefully some of these things that I wrote down also helps you in your businesses. Thank you very much.